And welcome to Week 6 of Friday Night Blitz here on Fox Carolina. Hey there, I'm Aaron Cheslock. We'll begin as we always do with tonight's Game of the Week between Westside and TL Hanna, our Game of the Week sponsored by Toyota of Greer. And if we're talking about Game of the Week, we're always talking about our own Amanda Keene joining us live from the sidelines as she does every week. And Amanda, this is a big one in Anderson every year, but both these teams are headed to the playoffs. TL Hanna and Westside squaring off.
Absolutely. Well, Westside last week secured that region title in that playoff spot, so they came into today's game with all kinds of confidence. But TL Hanna was sidelined for a few weeks because of other teams' COVID issues, so this is their first game back in a little bit, and they came out ready to go. TL Hanna hosting Westside tonight, so Westside has to punt the ball on their first drive of the game, so Hanna starts the game at their own 35. But when Trey Horn gets the first snap of the game, he does not hesitate when he finds a gap. He gets to the outside, and he is gone. A 60-yard touchdown for the Yellow Jackets on the very first play of the game. What a start. But then they set up for a tricky two-point conversion. It does not work out. It's 6-0 Yellow Jackets. 3:41 in the first quarter. Hunter Puckett with a huge run for Westside, doing what he was really doing all game, keeping them in the game, and that brings up first down. 2 plays later, Fletcher Corthin comes out of nowhere and puts Pete Zamora on his back. He's okay, he pops up, he plays third down, but they do have to punt away that series. It really just took the air out of their sails. 1:01 left in the second quarter. Second down at the 26. TL Hanna's Trey Horn takes it 25 yards to the house, but is pushed just out of bounds at the 1-yard line, just short. And when he realizes it, he is so bummed out. No touchdown there, but they get another crack at it. That's okay. He makes up for it right here as he punches it in for the 1-yard touchdown. Hanna built a 13-0 lead going into the locker rooms. And Hanna holds on to that lead for the rest of the game. I'm here with head coach Jason Jones. Coach, 26-7 the final score here. Crosstown rival, if you will. What does it mean for you guys to win this game?
It's a big deal for our kids, wanted to see where we're at competition-wise, playing a really good opponent, and our kids stepped up to the challenge, had a couple of weeks off, where we weren't allowed to play, and they came out here and fought their tails off, and I'm just really proud of the way they competed.
And you guys especially have been impacted for whatever reason with COVID restrictions and all that. How have you been able to rebound and come back and really be able to focus on every game that you do get to play?
Well, I talk to them almost every day about counting it a blessing. Every time we get to compete, it's a blessing because you don't know from day to day if you're going to be able to go or not. The last 2 weeks we've been quarantining, and it wasn't because of us. It's one of those things where, it just happens. You can't keep people from getting sick. That's just the bottom line. And our kids prepare and are ready to go, and then they're very mature because it takes a good mindset to be where we're at.
And next week you get to play for a region title. How are you going to be able to kind of let them celebrate tonight, but then also get right back to it and be able to focus and get that region title?
Well, that's what I'm going to go talk about in the locker room right now. We're going to enjoy it for 24 hours, and then we're going to prepare for a region championship.
All right, Coach, good luck the rest of the way. We'll see you next week. You're our Game of the Week as well, so we'll see you then. Aaron?